Hey guys, welcome back to the leftover show. Tonight we're going to use the leftover meat from the smash burgers that he made. Those were really good. You've got to check that recipe out. Delicious hamburgers, let me tell you. So let me show you what we've got going on. Alright, so tonight we've got that leftover meat that he had, which was a combination of the ground venison and ground beef. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make some mini meatloaves. I've had a lot of different meatloaves over the years, and I've had the ones with the gravy. I've had the ones with the sauce. Not so great. This is the best meatloaf recipe ever. So let's get to it. I've got the ground beef, and there's about a pound in here, maybe a little over. I'm going to add some chopped up onions, and I'd say this is about a half of an onion. This was also left over from what he had last night. About a half a pack of crumbled up crackers, and 1 egg. Normally I would do a bigger batch of this, probably double of everything that I've just put in here. But this is what we had left over, so this is what we're working with. And I'm going to make the mini meatloaves. Instead of one large meatloaf, I'm just going to do a mini meatloaf, well, 2 of them, and show you how that's done. So I'll get this mixed up, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, I've got that all mixed up. I'm going to now add just some salt and pepper. Probably, I would say, a teaspoon of salt and about the same of pepper. And let's mix that in. Alright, we've got the salt and pepper mixed in there nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to split this in half, and I'm going to make 2 loaves out of this. Alright, we've got 2 nice loaves made. These are perfect size for just individual meatloaves. I'm sure we'll have some leftovers. They are a little on the larger side. But now I'm going to put these in the oven for probably, I'm going to say, about a half an hour. Normally a full size one I would cook for about an hour before I pulled it out for the next step. I'm going to check these at half an hour and see how they're going. And I've got the oven set at about 360. Alright, these have been cooking for about a half an hour. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead and drain the excess grease off of it. We're having some peas with our dinner tonight, so I'm just using the can from that to drain this grease into. You don't have to get every little bit of it, but as much as you can. Alright, so now that that is drained off, I'm just going to add a nice coating of ketchup. You use whatever brand you like. But do a nice thick coat on it. We're going to want it down the sides too. So just take a knife, kind of spread that over a little bit, let it go down the sides. Do a little bit more on this one. Alright, and now I'm going to put this back in the oven for 10-15 minutes. I want it to be a nice glaze with this ketchup before I pull it out. And I'll show you what that looks like when we're done cooking it and let you know how long that took. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes since I put it back in the oven with the ketchup to get the glaze. And as you can see, that is a nice glaze on that. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes, and then we'll take it out of the pan and slice it up. Alright, here it is all sliced up. This is also good for those meatloaf sandwiches.
I love meatloaf sandwiches.
So let me plate this up and then we'll have a taste test. Alright, let's give this a taste.
Now do it like I do it. Now do it like I...
Okay, because somebody, aka Jay Birch, insisted on this, we're going to try it with some of the mashed potatoes.
That's man food, baby.
Also delicious. Alright, guys, give it a try. I'm telling you, this is the #1 meatloaf. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.